Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hi everybody, welcome to Taunton High School in the Field of Dreams Jack Tripp Stadium. Field of Dreams here in Taunton, Massachusetts, as we get ready for the semifinal matchup between the visiting Methuen Rangers and, of course, the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans. Here's a tale of the tape for the Methuen Rangers, the North Division, North Sectional champion. They came into the tournament as a 5 seed at 16-4. Their first round win was against Andover 4-0, then beat Newton North 10-1, and then beat Lowell 1-0, and beat acting Boxborough 6-2. And a recap on Bridgewater Raynham, the Lady Trojans, how they made it here. And first we'll start with the South section. Of course, they were the number 1 seed, perfect at just about perfect, 19-1. Of course, they lost that regular season game to Feehan earlier in the season. They beat Attleboro 5-0. Beat North Attleboro in 9 innings, 1-0. Beat Hopkinton in 8 innings, 3-2, which we should be able to give you. And of course, they beat Feehan, the Lady Shamrocks, 4-0 to advance to the state semifinals. And this is where we are today. As you can see, the captains are talking with the umpires. They're doing a 3-man crew here in Taunton, here at Jack Tripp Stadium, the Field of Dreams. For the starting lineups for the Rangers, again, the Rangers came in here 5 seed out of the North Sectional tournament, 16-4, spun off 4 wins in a row. They're currently 20-4. As far as their lineup goes, leading off number 11, the center fielder Stefan Trigano. Number 5, second baseman Claudia Crow. Number 3, the shortstop Naya Mazzoni. Number 13, Dana Littlefield, the designated player. Corey Rizzo, the first baseman. Number 17, number 24, Emma McAlpine, the third baseman. Pitching is Julian McCoy, number 22. Number 1 is Kayla Albee, left fielder. And number 21, Kara Horrigan, the right fielder. The flex players, the catcher Corey Bellinger, number 19. For the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans, again, coming out of the South Sectional, 19-1, currently 23-1 coming into the state semifinal game. Leading off for the Lady Trojans, number 9, Kylie Peachy, playing center field. Number 8, C.C. Barron, the second baseman. Number 24 is Jill Johnson, playing center field. Number 3, Summer Sharon, the shortstop. Lexi Silva, the catcher, number 14 in the 5th spot. Number 15, Emily Newcomb, the right fielder. Number 1 is Julie Perry, the pitcher. Number 16 is Gianna Milano, number 3rd baseman. Second base, the designated players. Emma Talpe, and your flex player, and I hope I pronounce your name right, is number 6, the flex player, Riley Sharonsky. Almost got it right. Shorzinski, thank you. And with that, we'll go to the PA announcer with the starting lineup. Thank you. I wrote it down twice, too.
Senior, the shortstop, number 3, Naya Mazzoni. The junior, the designated player, number 13, Dana Littlefield.
See, I got it right.
A senior at first base, number 17, Corey Rizzo. A senior at third base, number 24, Emma McAlpine.
6-6.
The junior, the pitcher, number 22, Jillian McCoy. A senior in left field, number 1, Kayla Albee.
Yep.
A junior in right field, number 21, Carrie Horan. A senior, the catcher, the flex, number 19, Courtney Belanger. And the rest of the team from Methuen. Number 2, Jamie Adamus. Number 6, Isabel Putnam. Number 7, Emily Spina. Number 9, McKenna Donovan. Number 14, Erin Smith. Number 16, Avery Nelson. Number 20, Amanda Saba. And number
Feel your pain.
25, Caitlin Montgomery. Methuen is coached by Jason Smith.
Admins.
And now for the home team of Bridgewater Raynham. Leading off a senior in center field, number 9, Kylie Peachy. A senior at second base, number 8, Cece Barron. A junior in left field, number 24, Jill Johnson. A junior to shortstop, number 3, Summer Sharon. A senior to catcher, number 14, Lexi Silva. Senior in right field, number 15, Emily Newcomb. Junior pitcher, number 1, Julia Furry. A sophomore at third base, number 16, Jenna Merlino. A freshman designated player, number 5, Emma Talpin. A sophomore at first base, number 6, Riley Straczynski. And the rest of the team from Bridgewater Raynham, number 25, Tori Quill. Number 4, Maddie Schwartz. Number 10, Julia Newcomb. Number 20, Kaylee Needhams. Number 11, Lindsay Sherstone. Number 18, Maddie Peters. And number 22, Angelina Peters. Bridgewater is coached by Mark Carosa. Please rise, face center field for the flag for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, we'll step away. You're watching 4D Sports Talk coverage of Bridgewater Raynham Trojan softball. We'll be back with more right after this.
Once again, we'd like to...
Everybody, welcome back as we get ready to start the state semis here in Division 1. Stephanie Cardano will lead off the center field at number 11. She's a right-handed batter playing center field for the Rangers. Then the Rangers coming out of the north as a 5th seed at 16-4, currently spinning up 4 wins in a row as Ferry gets ready to deliver the first pitch of the game. She sets, here's the pitch, and we're underway here in Taunton. Ferry gets the sign from Silva. Here's the 0-1, that's high. 1 ball, 1 strike, just underway here in the top of the first inning. Here at the Field of Dreams, Jack Tripp Field. here in the Field of Dreams in Taunton, Mass. at the Taunton High School complex. Here's the 1-1 by Ferry. Swung and missed on the rise ball. One thing about Ferry, she has some serious movement on that rise ball. Let's see if she throws the fastball. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. For the first out, so with 1 out.
Now batting number 5, Claudia Crow.
Claudia Crow, the second baseman, number 5, another right-handed stick for the Rangers. The winner of this game will play Wachusett on Saturday. Wachusett beat Matachunk 5-0 yesterday. Ferry sets, goes with the rise ball. That misses high. Ball 1. I missed that one. What did he call that? Oh, no swing. Okay. I gotta get you a headset. Ferry sets. Here's the 1-0. She shows bunt, throws it back, swings and misses. That'll even the count at 1-1. Earlier today, Austin Prep beat Case in the state semis in Division 3, 10-7. Ferry sets. Here's the 1-1. A swung on and missed. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on here, just underway again here in the first at the Taunton High School complex here at Jack Tripp Field. Ferry sets. Here's her 1-2 at 1 out. And that's popped up down the third baseline, but that'll go out of play. And we'll do it all again with a 1-2 count on the batter. Crow sets herself in the pitching plate, really digs in that back foot. Ferry sets herself in the pitching plate. Here's the 1-2. And that's a line drive, base hit left field. So there's the first hit for Methuen. So with 1 out and 1 on, Naya Mazzoni, the shortstop, she steps in, batting third, another right-handed stick for the Rangers. Ferry sets, here's the pitch. Called strike. Ferry gets a sign from Silva. She sets. Here's the 0-1. Called strike. Right on the corner, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on here again, top the first. Ferry sets. Here's the 0-2. Called strike 3. Gets it right about knee high on that inside fastball for the second out. And she'll go down by the means of the K. Dana Littlefield steps in, number 13, the cleanup hitter. She's a left-handed stick, the designated player assigned for today's game from Methuen. So 2 outs and 1 on. Ferry sets. That's fouled off, and I'm glad I'm not parked back there and hit the net. So with 1 strike. Gene Exum, along with the rest of the 4D Sports Talk crew, happy to give you this semi-final state game. I'm sorry. Here's a pitch. Rise ball. She swings and misses. Now she's in the hole. 0-2. No ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. 1 on here from Methuen. As Crow reached with a single to left field. Here's the 0-2 by Ferry. That's popped up. And I think Gene Exum parked his car here by accident last game. I couldn't resist. I'm going to make sure I mark that down left field. Yeah. All right, Ferry steps off the pitch and plate, sets herself. Here's the 0-2. And that's fouled off again against the netting. takes a practice cut, put the ball back in play. Using a three-man crew in this state semifinal game here in Taunton. Ferry sets herself, gets the signal from Silva. Here's the pitch to go with the curve, a little breaking pitch, and she just caught the end of it off the tip of her bat. This coming up is the sixth pitch of this at bat for Ferry. As the cleanup hitter sets herself back in the batter's box, Ferry gets the sign from Silva. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. And that ball was hanging there for a minute. And Silva almost ended up making a great play. She got a late jump and it couldn't finish the play. This is the seventh pitch at this at bat. Ferry sets. Again, here's the 0-2. She doesn't go after the rise ball now, that will be 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, 2 out, nobody on. Little overcast, the lights are on here. Got a late start here in Taunton in the Division I semifinal game. Here's the pitch. And got her, swings and misses. After a half inning, your score, Methuen nothing. Bridgewater Raynham coming up. We'll be back with more right after this. Hi everybody, welcome back to Taunton High School. We're at Jack Tripp Field as we start the bottom of the first inning. Methuen ended up straining a runner their last time up on top of the first. As Kylie Piscino, center fielder, the senior, steps up to start the bottom of the first inning. And on the hill for the Rangers is number 22, Jillian McCoy. So the girls get their little traditional huddle at the pitching circle, and we're getting ready to get underway. Right-handed stick. Kylie Pesci steps in again, the center fielder. Excellent basketball player, by the way, as well. Ended up falling short in the tournament last year, the girls' basketball tournament. And here's McCoy's first pitch. Called strike, run away in the bottom of the first inning. McCoy sets, and she fires her 0-1. That's high, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, just underway here in the bottom of the first. McCoy sets, here's the 1-1, and that's a pop-up out of play. We'll do it all again with a 1-2 count now on Pesci. McCoy sets, here's the 1-2, and she fouls it off out of play. And she looked like she just got ahead of that pitch. Do it all again, with a 1-2 count on the batter. Pesci sets herself in the batter's box. McCoy on the pitching plate. Here's the 1-2. And that's a line drive back to the pitcher, a soft line drive. Brought around a little bit late, so that is a line out to 1 if you're scoring here. CeCe Barrel stepped up to second baseman, number 8. Excellent left-handed stick here for the Lady Trojans. Again, Wachusett waiting for the winner of this game for Saturday. McCoy sets, here's the pitch. Foul strike. She takes a practice cut before she puts herself back in the box. Now she's all set. Here's the 0-1 from McCoy. That's high. They're going to say she chased after it on a check swing, and she's behind 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody on. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. McCoy sets, here's the pitch. That's outside. One ball, 2 strikes. McCoy sets, here's the 1-2. On and missed. For the second out. Here comes Jill Johnson, the center. Jill Johnson steps in. With 2 outs, nobody on here for the Trojans. Take strike 1. And that's popped up out of play. And as the cameraman's giving me another hot way to go. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. As Jill Johnson sets herself in the box, here's the 0-2. Smartly lays off the rise ball. That'll run the count to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And there's a just over the first baseman's head for a base hit. She timed that perfectly and was able to put it right over the first baseman's head for the first hit of the game for the Trojans. So with 2 out, in comes Summer Sheeran, the shortstop, in the cleanup spot, number 3. Another excellent right-handed stick for the Trojans. Sets herself in the box. Here's McCoy's pitch. There's a deep shot! Center field, that ball is off the fence! The top of the fence, turning and scoring. Oh, baby, I thought that ball was gone. And a 2-out double by the cleanup hitter. And the Trojans take a 1-0 lead. I thought I was calling that ball gone before it was gone. Oops. Broadcast on 101, I called that ball gone before it hit the top of the fence. Lexi Silva now the catcher in the 5th spot. Right-handed stick. McCoy sets. That's ball high and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Sheeran gets the scoring going for the Lady Trojans. Here's the 1-0, called strike. Comes back with a fastball. Right about bell tie to even the count at 1-1. Fouled off, she stays alive. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on. RBI double for Sheeran to bring in Johnson. Here's the 1-2. Swung and missed. That ends the inning. After 1, your score, Methuen 0, BR 1. We'll be back with more right after this. Hi everybody, welcome back as we start the top of the 2nd inning. For Methuen, it'll be 5, 6, and 7. Rizzo McAlpine and McCoy, and if they reach, we'll see Albee. Bridgewater Raynham winning here, up here right now on the game, 1-0. Right-handed stick Rizzo, the first baseman, steps into the box as Ferry goes back to work here in the top of the second. Here's the pitch, and that's popped up, but that is out of play for strike one. Again, Methuen, a 5 seed coming out of the North Sectional Tournament. They were bracketed 5th at 16-4 and currently 20-4 right now. Here's the 0-1. Low, that must be outside from our angle. Run the count to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on. 1-0 Trojans. Here's a 1-1. Oh, foul tipped into the glove. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ferry sets. Here's the 1-2. That's low. That'll even the count to 2-2. Excuse me. Ferry sets, getting ready to fire the 2-2. Here it is. That's low. That'll run the count to full, 3-2. Rizzo leading off here in the second inning for the Rangers. Here's the 3-2, and that's a dribbler over to second, over to 1, 4-3, as Barron for the first, 4-3 if you're scoring it back at home, the first down. Now batting third baseman, Emma McAlpine in the 7th spot. Strike 1. Ferry puts himself back on the pitching plate. Excuse me, here's the pitch. Fouled off. 0-2. Ferry's throwing so hard that the scorekeeper doing the scoreboard can't keep up. This should be 0-2. A little inside joke. Ferry sets, getting ready to fire. I believe it should be the 0-2. Here it is. Fouled off. Jillian McCoy, the pitcher, should be batting next. Ferry sets the 0-2. Little change, she won't bite on that. Nice pitch, excellent movement on that ball. That'll run the count to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on here. Again, top of the second inning, 1-0 DR. Here's the pitch, that's high on the rise ball. That'll run the count to 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Again, she lays off the rise ball. That'll run the count to 3-2. Full count here. 1 out in the top of the second. McAlpine takes a second, puts herself back in the box. Here's the 3-2. Fights that ball off. Just getting the edge, almost like off the handle of the bat to fight off that inside fastball. And we'll do it all again with a 3-2 count. All right, Ferry sets himself. Batter back in the box. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's a pitch. Called strike 3. Nice pitch on the backward K for the second out. will bring up Jillian McCoy, number 22, the pitcher, the right-handed stick with 2 outs and nobody on for the Rangers. Here's the pitch. Called strike. Ferry sets. Gets the sign from Silver. Here's the 0-1, and that's fouled against the fence. And we'll do it all again with an 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Nobody on for the Rangers. And that is Gene Exum having this comment as he's running the camera. Too much mustard. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. That is her 5th K of the game. After 1.5, your score, BR1, Methuen nothing. We'll be back with more right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hey, buddy, welcome back as we start the bottom of the 2nd inning. You can hear the BR crowd behind us as we're in our simulated press box. 1-0 Trojans. Leading off for the Trojans in the 6th spot, number 15, the right fielder, Emily Newcomb. Another good right-handed stick for the Trojans. One thing to the Trojans' success is their ability for the bottom half of the order to come through when needed. So Newcomb steps in. McCoy fires her pitch. Called strike inside. Nice pitch, but Newcomb lays off that pitch. McCoy sets. Here's the 0-1. Rise ball away. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. As McCoy stretches herself, puts herself back in the box. McCoy sets the 1-1. And that's popped up. The shortstop goes back and makes the catch. Mazzoni makes the catch. So that will be a fly out to 6 if you're scoring back at home. So with 1 out, Julia Ferry, the pitcher, number 1, she steps in. Another good right-handed stick for the Lady Trojans. So we have the duel again, pitcher against pitcher. McCoy sets. Now she steps off. Ferry asks for time, takes a practice cut, puts herself back in the box, and McCoy sets the fire. Here's a pitch. Fouls that one off. McCoy sets. Now she sets herself in the pitching plate. She stepped back for a minute. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 2nd. Shows bunt. McCoy sets, pulls it back, fouls that one off to stay alive. And we'll do it all again with an 0-2 count with 1 out and nobody on here in the bottom of the 2nd. Shows bunt. McCoy gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Outside ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Ferry shows bunt. McCoy fires. Goes back, swung and missed for the second out. Jenny Milano, the third baseman, number 16, she steps in another very good left-handed stick for the Trojans. If you look back at the scorebook, the bottom half of this order for the Trojans have really come through in the playoffs. McCoy sets and fires, swung and missed. As she changed speeds on the right-handed batter on that pitch. McCoy sets. Here's the pitch. Oh, that's high. That gets by Bellinger, the catcher. So we'll do it again with a 1-1 count here on. Here's McCoy's pitch. Shows bunt, but foul. And we'll do it all again with a 1-2 count. 2 out, nobody on. You can hear the third base coach put it in play. That almost went over the third baseman's head when she was charging for Methuen. Here's the 1-2. Swung and missed. Went after the high heat and couldn't get it. After 2, your score, BR 1, Methuen nothing. We'll be back with more right after this. Hi everybody, welcome back as we start the top of the third inning. 8-9-1 for the Rangers here in the top of the third, 1-0 BR. And Ferry gets ready to go back to work as Kyla Albee, the left fielder, steps in. Another right-handed stick here for the Rangers. Ferry sets and fires. Rise ball high and away, ball 1. And we're underway here in the top of the third. Ferry doesn't mess around. She goes, steps back, gets right back on the pitcher plate and goes to work. Here's the 1-0. And that's popped up. That should stay in the infield. And the second baseman makes a great catch. CC Barron makes it look easy. And that's a fly out to 4 for the first out in the third. That'll bring up the 9th batter, Carrie Horan, the right field, number 21. Another right-handed stick here for the Rangers. Ferry sets. Here's the pitch. Called strike. And just like that. Silva gets the call from the coach, gives it to Ferry. Here's the 0-1. There's a bunch that come up and make the play. That is a fly out to 1 for the second out here in the top of the third. We'll go back to the top of the order. Steph Tagarno, the center fielder, struck out for the first out. Her first time up to start this game off. And she's back at it again. Swung on and missed. Again, Ferry steps back to second, gets the sign from Silva, goes to work. Here's the 0-1. And she lunges at, fouls it off for strike 2. Ferry sets. Now she sets. Here comes the 0-2 with nobody on. Rise ball. Won't chase. It'll run the count to 1-2. 2 out. Again, 2 out. Nobody on. 1-2 here in the top of the third. 1-0 Trojans. Ferry sets. Here's the pitch. That's outside. And you can hear the crowd moan all the way into my headset. Here's the 2-2.
Bad call.
Ferry sets, here's her 2-2. And that's popped up out of play. And the cameraman almost had it. He was about 80 feet away from that as it went right over his head. So we'll do it all again. Your situation, 2-2, 2 out, nobody on. Top of the third. Ferry sets the 2-2. They have to line a base hit between short and third in the left field for a base hit. That's an honest base hit off a very good pitcher. So that's their second hit of the game off Ferry. And that'll bring up Claudia Crow, the second baseman, number 5, who singled to left. Her first time up in the first. Ferry sets. Here's the pitch. There's another line drive into left field again for a base hit, turning and staying at second. Great job by the left fielder to get that ball right in. So with another 2-out single, that'll put Pagano at second, Crow at first, and Naya Mazzoni, who struck out looking for the second out in the first inning, her last time at bat. Ferry sets, here's the pitch. That's high outside, ball 1, if I'm reading the umpire correct. 2 out, 2 on. Ferry sets, getting ready to fire her 1-0. Here's the pitch. That's a line drive to center field. And there's a great throw by Pesci, but it'll be off track, and a run scores, and we're tied at 1. So a 2-out double ties the game at 1. Left-handed batter comes in, designated player Dana Littlefield. Struck out swinging to end the first inning, her first time up in the first. Ferry sets, here's the pitch, and that's popped up. Coming over is the right fielder. Oh, just out of the reach of the second baseman. And 2-run score. Barron did a full extension, almost completed a play, and came out of her glove. So a 2-out RBI single for Littlefield. Bringing up Gloria Rizzo. She grounded out 4-3 for the first out in the second inning, her first at bat. 3-1 Rangers early here in the third. We officially have a battle here now. Here's a pitch by Ferry. Ball 1. 3 runs in this third inning for the Rangers. Ferry sets, here's the 1-0. Caught strike. Here's the 1-1, and that's popped to left. That ball is gone. A home run. 2-run home run for Methuen. (5-1) here in the top of the third. Still have 4 more innings to play in this game. That'll bring up Emma McAlpine, the third baseman, struck out looking for the second out in the second inning. Berry sets, here's the pitch. Rise ball gets away from it. 1-0. Here's the pitch. One ball, one strike, 2 out, but 5 in for the Rangers here in the top of the third. Berry sets, here's the 1-1. Ground out the third, nice job by the third baseman, over to 1. That ends the inning. 5-3 if you swing back at home. After 2.5, your score, Rangers 5, Trojans 1. We'll be back with more right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Everybody, welcome back as we start the bottom of the third inning. For the Trojans, it'll be 9-1-2 here in the bottom of the third. Talpe, the designated player, should lead off. Then we'll see Peachy and Barron. And when they reach, we'll see Johnson. All right, so here we go. Trojans just going to take their time and battle back. We still have 4 innings to play, but it's an impressive 5-run inning for the Rangers in the top of the third. So the left-handed stick steps into play number 5, the designated player, Emma Talpe. Here's the pitch by McCoy. Takes strike 1. McCoy sets, getting ready to fire her 0-1. Here it is. Rise ball outside, ball 1. McCoy sets. Here's the 1-1. That's low. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody on. Just underway here in the bottom of the third inning. McCoy sets and fires. There's a base hit, line drive over the shortstop's head. And Talpe starts the top of the third inning with a base hit to left field. Senior Kylie Peachy steps in. Lined out to the pitcher for the first out in the first inning, her first time up. Really didn't get all the bat on that one as she wanted to, that first at bat. McCoy sets. Here's the pitch. Was that a great bunt? But goes foul. That was a nice bunt. We're going to say it hit a rock and went foul. Took it foul. All right, so here we go. We'll do it all again with an 0-1 count. It's all timing here. Both pitchers pitching very well for both teams. McCoy sets. Here's the 0-1. Shows bunt that's high. She lays off. That'll run the count to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on. As Talpe led off the top of the third with a line drive single over the shortstop's head. McCoy sets. Here's the 1-1. That's high. 2-1. Excellent concentration by Kylie Peachy, the senior center fielder here for the Lady Trojans. McCoy sets. Here's her 2-1. Lays off at the end smartly. That'll run the count to 3-1. Here's the 3-1 by McCoy. Fouls it off, just gets a piece of it to stay alive. Actually, she was ahead, 3-1. Fouls it off to run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch by McCoy. On the hit and run. Here she goes out on the strikeout looking for the first out. But Talpe has a stolen base. The first for the Trojans. That'll bring up Barron. Struck out swinging for the second out in the first, her first time up. And the pitching coach goes over to talk to the battery. As we have a stoppage in play, it's almost like church right now, it's so quiet.
Hey, Cece, let's see your kid.
All right, so the Trojans are trying to inch their way right back into this game, only down by 4. They've come back and actually dominated teams all year long. So Barron takes a couple practice cuts, puts herself back in the left-handed stick. McCoy sets herself. 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch, and that's fouled off. Tried to go up to the high rise ball. Strike 1. McCoy steps back. Gets the sign from Bellinger. Barron sets. Here's the pitch. And that's a pop out. And the third baseman played it right, came in and caught it. That's a fly out to 5 for the second out. That'll bring up Jill Johnson. Singled and scored her last time up here in the first inning. So with 2 out, McCoy sets. Takes strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from McCoy, and that's fouled off. And she's behind 0-2, 2 out, 1 on. McCoy puts herself back on the pitching plate. Left-handed batter's in there. Here's the 0-2. And that's popped up. That will go out of play against the netting. And we'll do it all again with an 0-2 count with 1 on and 2 out. Johnson sets. McCoy's on the pitching plate. Here is the 0-2. That's low, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch by McCoy. And that could fall, but the right fielder comes in, charges to make the catch. That ends the inning. After 3, your score, Rangers 5, Trojans 1. We'll be back with more right after this. Everybody, welcome back as we start the top of the 4th inning. Ferry getting ready to go back to work here for the Trojans. And leading off is the pitcher, number 24, Jillian McCoy. Takes strike 1, and we're underway in the 4th inning. Ferry sets. Just had that one bad inning in the 3rd inning. There's the pitch. That's low, can't get her to chase, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Again, just underway here in the top of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Rise ball, won't chase it. That'll run the count to 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. As Ferry sets. Silva gets the call from the coach, and here's the 2-1. Called strike, nice pitch. Knee high in the outside of the plate. Ferry going right to work. Here's the 2-2. Foul ball. But Milano was right there to make that play in the third base bag. She was definitely at maybe a foot to cover that line. So we'll do it all again with a 2-2 count with nobody on and nobody out. Ferry sets. Here's the 2-2. And she fouls it off, trying to aim for Gene Exum's car, and falls short. My car is out in the pastures. You ain't getting my car. If she hits my car, I'll buy her a pizza. Here's the 2-2. Changes things. Backhand bounces over the shortstop glove in the left field for a base hit. I have not seen that in a long time. That ball hit a rut. That ball hit a rut and went right over the shortstop glove. No, not at all. Sharon was charging, just bounced out of her glove. So we're going to have a pinch runner for the pitcher. And so Nelson will pinch run for McCoy. And that'll bring up Kayla Albee. Flew out to the second baseman for the first out. Shows bunt. Fouls it off. That ball was smoking. That ball was coming. If they were trying to go hit and run, she wasn't going to come around on that pitch. Absolutely. Boy, Ferry put some speed on that ball. Here's the 0-1 by Ferry. That's high. Won't go after the rise ball. That'll leave the count to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, nobody out. Here's the 1-1. Shows bunt, throws it back. Rise ball won't go after. 2-1. So she steps out, gets the sign from her third base coach, puts herself back in the box. Ferry ready to deal. Here's the pitch. She lays down a bunt foul. She's trying, but she's not going to catch up to that high rise ball, that fast rise ball. I have 2-2. The scoreboard has whatever they're daydreaming over there. They don't have the right. Now they fix it. Here's the 2-2. Outside, ball 3. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, 1 on in the top of the 4th. Ferry just wants to get her rhythm back. Here's a 3-2. Swung on and got her.
Now batting.
That is her 6th strikeout of the game.
21.
That'll bring up Horan, Kerry Horan, the right field, number 21. Here's the pitch. Lays down a nice bunt, covering his second base to make the play. And they threw her back and tagged her anyways in case she came off the bag. Nice play by the Trojans. So the putout is 3-4 for the second out. And we'll go to leadoff hitter. Steph Tagano. She is 1 for 2 in the day. Struck out for the first out in the first and singled and scored in the third, her last time at bat in the third inning. So with 1 out, now the runner at second base. Called strike. I actually have to turn to look at the lighting on the scorebook there. Here's the 0-1. Curveball, base hit, left field. Turning and scoring is at center. Oh, what a throw by the center fielder, and she is just under it. What a play by the left fielder. She threw a gun. That was really close. But a run comes in as Nelson, pinch running for McCoy, scores. So with 1 out and 1 in. That'll bring up Claudia Crow. She is 2 for 2 in the day. Singled in the first and singled in the third and scored. Here's the pitch. Caught strike. Here's the pitch. Rise ball high and away, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Barry sets and pitches. That's outside, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. With 2 outs and 1 in for the Rangers. There's the pitch. Oh, almost got to chase it. And a very close play at second. She just gets under the tag. What a shot by Silva. That'll run the count to 3-1 now. Ferry sets. Here's the pitch. And that's popped up. Excuse me, that'll go out of play. We'll do it all again this time with a full count. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. And the crowd getting into it now. Here's the 3-2. Called strike 3. That ends the inning. After 3.5, your score, Rangers 6. BR coming up. We'll be back with more right after this. Everybody, welcome back to Taunton High School. We start the bottom of the 4th inning in a 6-1 Ranger lead. And leading off for Bridgewater Raynham is Summer Sharon, the shortstop, who doubled and ribbied her last time up. Here's the pitch. Paul takes ball high. Trojans will not go away. They will go right at McCoy as McCoy sets to fire her 1-0. And this got the top of the bat, went foul. 1 ball, 1 strike, just underway here in the 4th inning. Excellent crowd here for the semi-state final game. Winner will play Wachusett on Saturday, time to be determined. Here's the 1-1. That's high. 2-1. Sharon takes a practice cut. That runs the count to 2-1 as McCoy sets herself on the pitching plate. McCoy sets and fires a 2-1. That's high. It'll run the count to 3-1. Again, doubled and scored. Doubled and ribbied her last time up. Takes strike. That'll run the count to 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Just underway here in the bottom of the 4th. McCoy sets. Here's the 3-2. And that pops up. She fights off the inside fastball to stay alive at 3-2. McCoy sets. Sharon, the shortstop, sets herself the big right-handed bat. Here's the 3-2. Ball outside, and there's the first walk of the game. That'll bring up Lexi Silva. Kate swinging for the 3rd out in the 1st, her last at bat. And she made a great defensive throw down to 2nd, almost threw the runner out leading. Oh, nice bunt, but just foul. And we'll do it all again with an 0-1 count with 1 on, and nobody out here in the 4th. The bottom of. McCoy sets, infield's in. Here's the pitch. And the catcher trying to make a play, so beat it out, she's safe. Bellinger tried to make a play, got ahead of the softball, and couldn't finish the play. And Silva will get credit for a single. The runners will go from, first and second. We're gonna have a pinch runner for Bridgewater Raynham. That's gonna be Quill. Tori Quill will pinch run for the catcher. So with 2 on, nobody out. In comes Emily Newcomb, the right fielder. Popped up to the shortstop for the 1st out in the 2nd inning. Her last at bat. McCoy sets. Here's the pitch. Corners come in. And she lays off the high junk. McCoy sets. Here's her 1-0 to Newcomb, and she fouls that one off. That'll run the count to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no out, 2 on. As the Lady Trojans threaten here in the bottom of the 4th, try to chop away at this Ranger lead. Here's a pitch by McCoy. She fouls that one off. That was real close on the inside. That'll run the count to 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, if I'm right. Or is it 1 and 2? 1 and 2, I'm sorry. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got a little ahead of myself. As McCoy gets ready to fire her 1-2. Smartly lays off that. Good eye by Newcomb. That'll run the count to 2-2. Emily would love to help out this Trojan cause right now. Here's the 2-2. And that's a drive to left field. Left fielder goes over and makes a snow cone catch, tagging and moving over both runners. And she basically did a job and moved the runners over. She hit that deep. That was about 3 feet away from the warning track, from the fence, at least from the fence. Comes Julia Ferry, the pitcher. And look what we got going on here.
Julia Ferry.
Julia Ferry, who struck out for the second out in the second inning, her last time at bat. McCoy sets. Here's the pitch. Called strike. McCoy sets. Here's the 0-1. Fights off the inside pitch. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 ducks on the pond here for the Trojans, as they like to say. Here's the 0-2 as McCoy sets. That's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McCoy sets. Here's a pitch. Lays off that one smartly. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As McCoy sets, Ferry shows bunt. Here's the pitch. And that's popped up out of play. Right over the Methuen Rangers dugout. And we'll do it all again. And she knocked out the scoreboard.
Knocked out the scoreboard.
Scoreboard's knocked out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the pitch. That was funny. Smartley takes ball 3. Runners don't have to go if the ball's hitting the ground, so they're all set there. They can tag a deep shot in the air and maybe bring in a couple runs. Here's the 3-2 by McCoy. And she smartly stays alive on that one. And we're looking, this is the 9th pitch at this at-bat. No, the 8th pitch, I'm sorry. This would be the 8th pitch at this at-bat. McCoy steps back. Now she's on the plate. Here's the 3-2. Called strike 3. Right down, right there. Caught her looking. That's her 7th strikeout of the game. And it looks like we are going to have Lindsay Shearstone will pinch hit and Maloney spot. So Shearstone steps in with 2 out and 2 on. McCoy sets. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. Just missed that one. McCoy sets. Here's the 0-1. Swung and missed. The strike 2. McCoy ready to fire her 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and got out of the jam. After 4, your score, Rangers 6, Trojans 1. We'll be back with more right after this. Everybody, welcome back to Taunton High School as we start the top of the 5th inning. And leading off is Mazzoni. Mazzoni, the shortstop for the Rangers. This is a deep drive, but Pesci goes back and makes the catch. He makes that look easy. That's a fly out to 8 if you're scoring back at home for the first out here in the top of the 5th inning. Now the left-handed batter steps up, Dana Littlefield, the designated player. She's 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out to win the first. She takes ball 1. Singled and scored in the 3rd. Ferry sets. Here's the pitch. Rise ball high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody on. 1 out. Ferry sets. Here's the 2-0. And that's popped up down the first base line. And it looked like the umpire might have gotten away in that one. So we'll do it all again with a 2-1 count with nobody on and 1 out.
And Mr. Umpire got in the way.
Yeah, them umpires. Unbelievable.
He's everywhere.
Here's the 2-1. A little change. She won't chase that. It'll run the count to 3-1. Ferry sets herself on the pitching plate, getting ready to fire her 3-1 to the left-handed batter, Littlefield. Here's the pitch. And that's popped up. That could be against the fence, out of play. And we'll do it all again with a 3-2 count.
I got it.
So we'll do it all again with a 3-2 count. Here's the 3-2. And that's popped up again. And that goes into the BR dugout, not a play. Ferry, besides that 3rd inning, Ferry has definitely found her rhythm back. Ferry sets, gets the sign from Silva. Here's the 3-2. That's low. So she walks. A 1-out walk to Linfield. That is Rizzo, Corey Rizzo. She grounded out 4-3 for the first down in the 2nd. And homered to clear the homered a 2-run homer in the 3rd. Her last time at bat. And I guarantee you that Ferry will not throw that pitch again. All right, so the big number 5 hitter steps in the box. It looks like we have a pinch runner. We do. We have a pinch runner for Methuen. That's Spina. She's pinch running now in that spot. That's low, ball 1. And on a delayed steal, now in scoring position is the pinch runner, Spina. That ball just got under Silva's feet. 1 ball, 1 out, runner at 2nd. Ferry sets, here's the pitch. That's high, ball 2. Ferry sets, here's the 2-0. That's high. You don't want to give her anything too sweet to come around on. But you want to make her earn it too. 3 balls, no strikes. 1 out again, 2 on here in the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. That's high, so that's the 2nd walk in this half inning. McAlpine, the third baseman steps out. Struck out looking for the 2nd out in the 2nd and grounded out 5-3 to end the 3rd inning. Her last 2 at bats. She's officially 0 for 2. This could be a good double play ball here for the Trojans. Here's the pitch. takes strike one. Ferry sets, here's the 0-1. That's fouled off, and she's ahead of the batter, 0-2. Ferry sets, here's the 0-2. And that's hit into the gap between in right center. And everybody will be safe. We'll have bases loaded. That ball just fell between the center fielder and the right fielder. So McAlpine will have a 1-out single with bases loaded. And the pitcher is up, Julian McCoy. She's 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out to end the second. Singled and scored in the fourth inning. Ferry sets, here's the pitch. Rise ball won't go after that, ball 1. The winner of this will play Wachusett on Saturday. Time to be determined. Here's the pitch. That's fouled off. Nice pitch, jammed her inside, 1-1. One ball, one strike, bases loaded, 1 out. Ball hits on the ground. Trojans can go anywhere on the ground if they want. Here's the pitch. Ball strike. Oh, did she change speeds on that one? That was beautiful. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kayla Albee looking to bat next for the Rangers. Here's a 1-2. Got her. Nice pitch for the second out. Kayla Albee up the left field. She's also 0 for 2 on the day. Popped out for the second baseman, the first out in the third, and struck out for the first out in the fourth. Her last 2 times at bat. We might have a change. She might go with a different hitter. So Nelson will bat for Albee in the 8th spot here in the top of the 5th. All right, so here we go. 2 outs, bases loaded. Ferry sets. Here's the pitch. Rise ball away, ball 1. High and away, ball 1. I'm not doing it. Away. Okay. Ferry gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. That's another rise ball, high and away, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 out, 3 bases loaded. Ferry has definitely found her rhythm back here in the 5th. Just has to end this last out. Here's the 2-0. Called strike. Strike 1. Here's the 2-1. Called strike. Batter's ready, pitch is ready. Here's the 2-2 as Ferry gets the sign from Silva. Here it is. Called strike 3. After 4.5, your score, Rangers 6. Trojans coming up. We'll be back with more right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hi everybody, welcome back. We start the bottom of the 5th inning. For the Trojans, it'll be 9-1-2. Calpe, Peachy, Barron, and then Johnson. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that's just telling you what. That's just telling you what. Oh, I see. All right, there's a play to first. Safe. All right, so a single. Great job by Telton as Peachy takes ball one. Here's a shot by, and the ball gets by Bellinger. And she's in scoring position with nobody out. 2 balls on Peachy. Here in the here in the 5th inning, excuse me. Great job by Talpe running it out. Peachy sets. Here's the 2-0. Called strike. That'll run the count to 2-1. Let's see what Peachy does here with this situation. McCoy sets. Here's the 2-1. Lays off that one smartly. That'll run the count to 3-0. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. McCoy sets. Here's the pitch. Fouled off into the catcher's mitt. Strike 2. McCoy sets. Has battled back to a full count. Takes ball 4. That'll bring up Barron. Popped out to the third baseman for the second out in the third and struck out for the second out in the first for the last 2 times at bat. And the pitching coach from Methuen goes up there and talks to her pitcher. And you hear that from Gene Exum, all the way here at Taunton High School. Put more mustard on the ball. Okay. All right, so the conference is over. And here comes a left-handed C.C. Barron, the second baseman, who made a great try for a diving ball that fell over in the right field, just over. She was fully extended when that ball fell in the right field. Looking to help the cause and bring in a couple runs. Here's the pitch by McCoy. Lays off the high stuff, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 2 on, nobody out here for the Trojans at the bottom of the 5th. Here's the 1-0. That's low, ball 2. They could load him up for Jill Johnson. McCoy sets. Here's the pitch. Lays down a bunt, but foul. And we'll do it all again with a 2-1 count. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 on. Big left-handed stick, Barron, ready for the pitch. Here's a pitch by McCoy. Takes it outside, ball 3. McCoy sets, here's the 3-1. Lays down a nice bunt, over the 1. And they get her, but the runner's advanced. She does her job. She moves them over. That is a put out. Each side up. third baseman, so it's 5-3 for the first out. Bring up Jill Johnson. Johnson officially 1 for 2 on the day. Singled and scored in the first. Popped out to a right fielder for the third out in the third inning, her last time at bat. Big left-handed stick. Third baseman moves in, every other defensive player is even with the bag. Here's the pitch. Takes strike one. Nick Alpine, the third baseman for the Rangers, is playing in. Here's the pitch. And that's popped up. That could stay in the ballpark. Catcher goes over, and she stays alive. She got a late jump on the ball. Bellinger couldn't finish the play, so we'll do it all again. And let's see if this come back. If that foul ball she didn't catch comes back and hurts the Rangers here. And we'll do it all again with an 0-2 count with 1 out. Second and third. Runners don't have to go anywhere on the ground. In the air they can tag. Left fielder playing shallow. Here's the pitch. And there's a hit to right. Right fielder goes over. Tagging and scoring. Here's Talpe, the runner from second. Pesci moves over to third. And a run in for the Trojans. Jill Johnson flying up. That's an F9 for the second out. That'll bring up Summer Sharon. She's 1 for 1 on the day. And there's a pop-up. That might stay in the ballpark. Pitcher goes over and makes the play. That ends the inning, but the Trojans get one back. Slowly diving into this Rangers lead, 6-2. We'll be back with more right after this. Hi everybody, welcome back. Gene Exum, I'm Dominic Damian, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew. There's production powered by BTV. And leading off for the Rangers is Kerry Horan, the right fielder. She is 0 for 2 on the day in the 9th hole. Shows bunt. And she couldn't hold it back. Takes strike one. We're underway here in the 6th. Ferry steps back, puts herself on the pitching plate, ready to fire her 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. Besides in the third inning, she has definitely controlled this game. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed to strike her out for the first out. That was her 10th K of the game for Ferry. Now batting leadoff hitter Tardugno, steps to Dugno, the center fielder. She is 2 for 3 on the day with a run in. 2 singles and a striker. Here's the pitch. Rise ball won't chase that. That'll leave an account to, I believe, 1-1. Next year we got to get another press box when we're on the road. Here's a 1-1 by Ferry. And that's hit into center field for a base hit. Pitcher threw a great pitch and the hitter hit it.
Number 5, Claudia Crow.
Claudia Crow steps up. She is 2 for 3 on the day. Singled in the first, singled in the third and scored, and struck out looking in the fourth to end the fourth inning. There's a bunt. Ferry takes it. No problem, over to 1. So that is 1 to 3 for the second out here in the top of the 6th. That'll bring up Naya Mazzone, the shortstop. She is 1 for 3 on the day. Mazzoni, excuse me. Naya Mazzoni. Now the runner moves up to second. Takes ball 1. And Mosquitoes is smelling my Italian blood, that's for sure. It's on a good bit. Ferry sets, here's the pitch. Oh, nice pitch, right in the outside corner of the plate. That'll even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, 1 on here. Ferry has definitely settled down since the third inning. Here's the 1-1. Ooh, nice change. And another quick throw by Silva. That'll run the count to 2-1. Ferry sets. Here's her 2-1. And that's it in the center field. Apishi goes over and makes the play. After 5.5, your score, Rangers 6. BR coming up. We'll be back with more right after this. Welcome back to Taunton High School. We're at the complex, on the Taunton High School's complex. Gene Exum and Dominic Damiano, 4 Deep Sports Talk, powered by BTV. As we come into the bottom of the 6th inning, 6-2. We have yet really to see the BR bats wake up. They are well overdue. Lexi Silva, 1 for 2 on the day, will lead off for the Trojans here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The winner of this game will play Wachusett, who won the other day 5-0. And McCoy, to her own right, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Ks. 7 Ks for her. So the right-handed batter steps in. Very good defensive catch, a very good contact hitter for the Trojans. Steps in and we're underway. And she fouls, now we're officially underway. She fouls that one off. And just missing it too. McCoy sets, works fast just like Ferry. Silva sets, is waiting. Here's the 0-1. Smartly lays off the rise ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. As McCoy sets. Here's the 1-1. Swung and missed. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 from McCoy. And that's popped up. Coming on as a left fielder, and then she will make the catch in foul territory. That is a fly out to 7 for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Emily Newcomb is 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out to the shortstop for the first out in the second, and flew out to the left fielder for the first out in the 4th. Here's the pitch. Take strike 1. I would think coach would have them all hit away. No reason to bunt, play small ball now. McCoy sets, here's the 0-1.
Barry Bonds.
Smartly lays off that one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's the 1-1. Throws the curveball, gets it to chase it 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just missing that as she threw the, actually it was more like a change than a curve. As McCoy sets. Here's the 1-2. And that ball hit the center field. Center fielder goes back and can't make a play in the ball. Run off the fence, going for 3, and standing up and safe with a 1-out triple. She came 3 feet of making her mother happy on that one. But we'll take the lead, we'll take the 1-out triple. So let's see, it looks like coach is gonna have another change for Ferry. And it looks like number 10 will pinch up. Julia Newcomb will bat in Ferry's spot.
Now batting number 10.
That's okay.
Julia.
So Julia Newcomb, the left-handed stick, batting for Julia Ferry, the pitcher, in the 7th spot. So 1 out, and Newcomb with a 1-out triple. Newcomb sets, here's the pitch. Oh, tries to lay down a nice bunt to bring the run in. We'll do it all again with a one strike on the batter. All right, she gets a sign from the third base coach, puts herself back in the box. Second baseman and third baseman are in. Here's the pitch. And she, and a pop up to the third baseman. Smartly getting back is the base runner. So with 2 outs, call that a fly out to 5. Jenna Merlino now. Unfortunately 0 for 2 on the day, but both times went down swinging. I think it's time to say she definitely got McCoy down. Let's see if she does. There's the pitch. Takes strike 1. DR having a chance with 2 outs to cut this lead in half. Here's the pitch. And that goes. And the second baseman camps on it that ends the inning. After 5, your score, Rangers 6, Trojans 2. We'll be back with more right after this.
Today's 4Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hi everybody, welcome back as we start the top of the 7th inning here from Taunton High School. Leading off for the Rangers will be number 13, the designated player Dana Littlefield. Littlefield is 1 for 2 on the day with a walk. Here's the pitch. Run away and a nice fastball knee high in the outside corner of the plate, run away by Ferry. Ferry sets. She has 10 strikeouts in this game. Here's the pitch. And there's a dribble to first, go unassisted. That is a U3 for the first out. U3 to the first baseman. Corey Rizzo now, the first baseman. She is 1 for 2 as well. Rounded out for the first out in the second. And she homered in the third, a 2-run shot, and then walked in the 5th. Here's the pitch. And this time it looks like Ferry's going right at her. A little cautious that last time at bat. Ferry sets, here's the pitch, called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ferry sets. Here's the pitch. Called strike with that changeup. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice movement on that ball. Here's the 1-2. And that's popped out. Right fielder comes over and makes the catch. Fly out to 7 for the second out.
Take him out.
Emma McAlpine steps in. She's officially 1 for 3 on the day in the game. Struck out looking for the second out in the second inning. Grounded out 5-3 for the third out in the third, and singled in the 5th. That's outside ball 1. With just 1 bad inning for the Trojans back in the 3rd inning. Otherwise, Ferry has closed the door on these Rangers hitters. Here's the 1-0. Carter ball in there for a strike. Nice pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out, nobody on. Here in the 7th. Ferry sets, here's the 1-1. That's high. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, 2 out. Ferry sets herself on the pitching plate, gets the sign from Silva. Here's the 2-1. Oh, another nice change. That'll even the count at 2-2. That is a beautiful pitch. That is what you call having control of the pitches you can throw. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. And that's grounded out over the second, over to 1. That ends the inning. After 6.5, the Rangers 6. Trojans coming up. We'll be back with more right after this. Hi everybody, welcome back to Taunton High School as we are at the bottom of the 7th inning. Leading off for the Trojans, it'll be 9-1-2. Talpe, Peachy, and Barron. If they reach, we'll see Johnson and Shearing. Again, the winner of this game will play the winner of the Wachusett game. They won 5-0. Left-handed batter, Talpe steps in. She has 2 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. See strike 1. McCoy sets. Here's the 0-1. That's high. Smong lays out that ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just underway here in the bottom of the 7th. Here from Taunton High School in the semifinal state game. Fouls it off, fouls it off. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. LaCroix sets. Here's the 1-2. Caught strike 3. for the first out in the 7th.
I need a challenge. That's a challenge right there.
Kylie Peachy.
All right, here comes Kylie Peachy. Kylie, unfortunately, is 0 for 2 in the day, but with a walk. Takes strike 1. McCoy sets. Here's the 0-1. And that's hit the third over to 1. So that is 5 to 3 for the second out. Bring up Barron now. CC Barron, unfortunately, 0 for 3 on the day. Would love to get a 2-out rally going right now. Here's the pitch by McCoy. That's high. Smartly lays off that one. Ball 1. McCoy getting ready. Getting ready to fire her 1-0. Oh, they want to check to see if she went. So the catcher asked the wrong official if she broke her swing. All right, so here we go, the 1-0. And that's hit in the right field for a base hit. So a 2-out single by Barron will bring up Jill Johnson.
Momentum.
Johnson 1 for 3 on the day in the run in. Another big left-handed stick here. McCoy sets, here's the pitch. And the throwback. And sliding in safe is Barron. So 1 ball, 2 out, 1 on. Here's a pitch by McCoy. Ball outside. 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Lays off that one. Another throwback. She's in safe. That'll run the count to 3-0. Johnson here way ahead of the count in her favor. Here's the 3-0. Takes strike 1. Here's the 3-1. Inside, ball 4. So the runners move up. In comes Summer Sharon. She is 1 for 2 on the day, and the pitching coach for the Rangers comes out to talk to her pitcher in her infield. Yep. All right, so we're gonna mark that trip and get ready to play some ball here. First and second, 2 out, 2 on. As McCoy sets, puts herself on the pitching plate. Here is the pitch. And that's popped up, but it could be falling. Someone comes out, they're gonna make the catch. And the left fielder makes the catch that ends the game. That's a fly out to 7. We'd like to give a big congrats to BR on a fantastic season as they line up in the final here from Taunton High School, Methuen 6, BR 2. We will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic week.
Today's 4Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarngrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. And by Physical Therapy U, visit them at ptuclinic.com. This has been a presentation of 4 Deep Sports Talk, where high school and youth athletics come first.